Oh my goodness. Hi guys, my hair is funky. I curled it yesterday and then it slept on it in a bun, and let me just start the car. Hi guys, so I'm heading to Target, maybe Walmart. I am on the hunt for some good new drugstore makeup. I would like to film a trying new drugstore makeup video today. It is 11:22. Is it 11:22? It's 11:20 actually, and this clock is a little ahead. It's 11:21 now, and I'm on the hunt for some new drugstore makeup. I was adding to my list of products last night. I was laying in bed watching videos. I have a few new stuff that I want to try out. I know there's a new brand at Target that I've heard has some good products or so I'm excited to try that out. Did want to go to Walmart too, because I know Walmart has different brands like Flower Beauty and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get to Walmart just because I really hate going to Walmart. I hate going to Walmart unless I'm like going with friends or something. I really hate going to Walmart by myself. I don't know why that is. I think I'm just going to stick to Target, but thought I would take you along with me. This is going to be kind of the intro of this video, so let's get going. Say, look at the shade range. Holy cow. It is now 12:32. I was in there for way too long, almost an hour. And it was because I was shopping around, I went to check out, and I was standing in line and I'm like, I really just don't feel good about any of these purchases. Like, I don't want to, like, some of this stuff I just felt like I was forcing myself to buy, which sounds dumb, but it's like I wanted to try it, but I wasn't excited necessarily. So I put it back, I shopped around more. I was like, I felt like there's stuff that I want to try, like, that I'm more excited about. So I found another concealer, ended up buying a hair product from Shea Moisture. I actually only got a foundation, a concealer, a new sponge, and then a hair product, so I didn't get that much, but I feel a lot more satisfied with that purchase than like buying stuff that I didn't really feel like buying, you know? So I'm gonna head home now. I think I'm just avoiding going back home because I don't want to sit at home right now. I just kind of want to be out and about because I hate just sitting at home and doing nothing. Even though I have to film and stuff, I have stuff to do, but I'm really avoiding it. So I'm gonna head back home now and try these products out. All right, so we are back home now and I am ready to try out these products and share with you what I picked up. My under eyes are so red right now and I have no idea why. Okay, let's just do a little haul quickly. So I picked up the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Style Milk with silk protein and neem oil. Moisturize and curl define for thick curly hair. It's sulfate free and color safe. So with my hair being curly, I do not like to have mousses necessarily. I'm not a mousse person. I am not a, what else am I not? I'm not a mousse person. I'm also not a person that likes to use gels because I've noticed that they really do just make your hair feel crunchy, and I don't like that. I want my hair to be just loose and soft and have texture but not be crunchy. I'm not even a hairspray person because I don't like crunch in my hair. Moisturizing styling cream detangles, conditions, and controls curls while restoring body and shine. Apply as a no rinse moisturizer and styling cream to damp towel dried hair as needed. It has coconut oil to hydrate and protect hair while reducing damage, silk protein which smooths hair for a soft silky feel, and neem oil which controls frizz while adding brilliant shine. I also picked up the Wet n Wild makeup sponge. I've heard kind of good things about this. I think Emily Noel actually talked about this, and it's $3.99. I needed a new sponge because my L'Oreal one is literally falling apart, and that's the only one I really have been enjoying using lately. So I'm going to have to wet that and see what I think about that. I also picked up the new Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 50. I got the shade 110 Porcelain. I have heard that this is like the Cosmetics CC cream. I was kind of struggling if I wanted to buy this or not because I was thinking to myself, am I gonna like this? Is this gonna be like a thick, full coverage mattifying foundation? I'm not into that. Am I gonna wanna try it and like it? I actually have heard pretty good things about it, and I do like the Cosmetics CC cream, so I'm excited to try it. It has SPF 52, which would be good for going outside. I did get the shade 110 Porcelain. Their shade range wasn't the greatest at my Target, but that's $9.99. And then I also picked up somewhat newer Revlon Candid Concealer. I walked by, I forgot to walk by the Revlon line, and then I walked by it like towards the end, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to buy the foundation and concealer, and I'm like, I really kind of came here to try the new Maybelline foundation, so I think I'll try out this concealer. So this is the Candid Antioxidant Concealer. I got the shade 05 Fair. And this concealer, you guys, they had like a banana shade, they had fair, light. I mean, their shade range is horrible, especially at my Target with this color. I don't know how this shade's gonna go. It looks like it's gonna be dark, but I guess we'll see. So those are the couple products. I just have the 2 foundation and concealer to try, and then the sponge. So I'm gonna go damp the sponge, and then we'll get into it. Okay, I don't know if you can hear this. It's like got that like weird foamy sound and texture. It's squishy. It smells like, you know when you open a box of fresh Ticonderoga pencils, to be specific, that's what it smells like. I don't know if I like the sound, but I mean, it's squishy, but I can tell there's still a little bit of a denseness. For primer, I am going to use my tried and true, trusty favorite e.l.f. Moisture Lock Primer. This is just not going to create any illuminating. It's not going to create, it's just going to be, it's literally just a basic primer. That's just going to grip onto your foundation. It's almost got like a tacky consistency. I really like this primer. If you're looking for just a good primer that feels like it's just going to stick, foundation's just going to stick to your skin, I think you would like this. We are going to go into the Maybelline Foundation. I'm going to squirt some on the back of my hand. So it looks a little, oh, it is actually, it looks way lighter than I thought it looked in the store. This actually might be really light. Oh, this looks way, maybe it just looked crazy and I don't know, but the next shade looked way too dark. Okay, well, we're gonna be a little light. Okay, yep, it's really light. I'm gonna keep applying this and I'll tell you the claims in a second. Experience the first full coverage makeup specifically formulated to protect your skin from harmful environmental aggressors. The Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Foundation SPF 50 by Maybelline is a lightweight foundation that has broad spectrum SPF 50 and is enriched with antioxidants to protect against pollution. It not only leaves a natural looking finish, but protects skin day after day. Available in 16 shades, dermatologist tested. I'm gonna try wetting my L'Oreal sponge and see what I think. I was expecting this to be like full coverage. I can still see all of my imperfections. It really is more like a tinted moisturizer. I don't know where they're getting this full coverageness from. And it could be because I'm using a sponge. It does kind of look like it's sitting on my skin. Maybe I'll try a little bit more. It's honestly, this is way lighter than I thought it was gonna be. Should I try it with a brush? I mean, like, and don't get me wrong, like, if you watch my channel, you would know that I do like non-full coverage products. But a lot of times, if I'm gonna go for that, I'm gonna want something that, like, you know, make your skin look pretty. Like my Flower Beauty foundation, I can do one layer of that and it's not gonna be super full coverage, but it makes my skin look really pretty. The IT Cosmetics one is way more full coverage. This concealer, I have a feeling this is gonna be really dark. Okay, look at how yellow that is compared to the foundation. Honestly, it did cover my under eyes a little bit with the darkness, but I usually don't have this issue with really dark under eyes either, that's the thing. I'll have to look at this in natural lighting. I'm liking the concealer better than the foundation right now. I don't think it looks bad, but I think I need to put on other products on top and see how it sits. It actually does kind of have an illumination to it, and I didn't put on any illuminating products underneath. The only thing is my Moisture Lock Primer was the only primer I used, and that's not an illuminating primer. So, I mean, it does give you illumination. I think if you wanted more glow, you could add either an oil or an illuminating primer underneath. The thing is, my arms are really tan, and so my face looks kind of pasty, so I'm gonna have to bronze up. I kind of forgot about this sponge, to be honest, for blending out the concealer. Oops. I'll have to try this sponge out with my other favorite foundations, like my Flower Beauty one that I've been loving lately, and see what I think, and then I'll have to get back to you and update you. I am gonna finish the rest of my makeup. I'll be back to share with you what I think it looks like and how it did after applying other products. So it's been about 35 minutes or so, I started watching part 2 of the video that Stephanie Harlow uploaded, the What Happened to Alyssa Turney. I love these true crime videos. I will link Stephanie Harlow's video down below. I do watch Danielle Hallen. Stephanie Harlow really breaks down every single case. The thing with her is she's very opinionated. So if you don't want to hear opinions, you want to hear a little more fact-based, Danielle Hallen is the way to go. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. I finished my makeup. It's been about 30 minutes. I like my foundation more now that it's kind of set in and I've put more products on top. I did spray a little bit of my Morphe setting spray first, and then I used my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water just to add kind of a finishing touch to it. And I think that it looks a lot better. And I think it really kind of has set in my skin a little bit. I really like how my makeup looks right now. I think my concealer looks good. I think the foundation, nothing looks like it's crepey, and it looks like it's sitting on my skin nicely. I am okay with it right now. This does have 1 fluid ounce, by the way, and it retails for $9.99. This has 0.34 fluid ounces and it retails for $6.99 at Target. I did hear that the thing is with these kind of foundations, you have to use the exact, there's a certain amount that you have to use for it to be exactly 50 SPF 50. So you're not necessarily getting a full SPF 50, but you are, with that high of an SPF, you are going to be getting a good amount, you know? I'm not one to wear makeup if I'm going to the lake or a pool or swimming. I tend to just be no makeup, or if anything, maybe a little waterproof mascara. I'm not going to be full face like this, but if you are into that, I think you might want to give this a try. Do the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I think that stuff is a lot more full coverage, and I think that stuff, it has a really strong scent. They don't have as good of a shade range. I know they're expanding a little bit. It is expensive too. So I think if you have dry skin, it'll be okay. I think if you have oily skin, it will get a little bit dewy throughout the day. I have normal to dry skin. My skin's pretty normal right now because it's the summertime, but it is definitely drier in the winter. It also does contribute to the fact that I live in Minnesota and we are a very cold and cracky state. My hands get really dry in the winter. If you want something a little more light to medium coverage, this is not full coverage. I don't know why they claim it is, because it's not. You even saw me building it. But if you want something that's maybe a little more light to medium coverage, I think you would probably like it. I mean, I don't think it looks too terrible. I do like more dewy foundations on my skin, and I don't think that this looks half bad. It's not dewy, but it's not that matte. So far, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I started to when I first applied it, so that's good. The shade is definitely a little lighter. The concealer I do really like. I'm definitely going to use it again. It's a lot more natural. It's not super full coverage, but I do really like this concealer as well, and I definitely will be reaching for it. This sponge, I'll have to update you. I need to try with my products that I do use on an everyday basis. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Definitely stay tuned for a future update coming very soon. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. I would love to have you stick around. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Have you tried this foundation? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.